The Butterfly Pavilion added a new member to its family, a buddy for Rosie the tarantula. And over the past 2 weeks, they have been looking for a new name.
That's right. Corey's dreams are finally coming true this morning. The day is finally here where we get to learn the name. Joining us this morning is Sarah Stevens and Ivy Renner. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Thank you for bringing along our new fuzzy friend. Okay, the choices were between Chaco, Goldie, and Oro. Should we do a drum roll? Well, I don't want to scare the spider, but should we?
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Drum roll.
All right. What is the name?
Our guest chose Goldie for
Goldie, that was my favorite.
My golden girl Goldie over here. I love
Golden Girl Goldie. Yep. So Rosie now has her cousin Goldie, who is going to be a main staple of our exhibits and a new ambassador for tarantulas.
Why Goldie?
So she is the Chaco Golden Knee,
Okay.
while Rosie's the Chilean Rose Hair, and we like that symmetry of the color of them.
Yeah, and it's kind of what the fans voted for right
Absolutely.
there. We know that people had to actually, the first vote was free, and then after that, what does that money go toward for the Butterfly Pavilion?
Yeah, that money goes towards supporting our conservation efforts as well as our animal care, supporting the amazing work we do here at home and globally.
Okay.
I cannot
Are you okay?
with this right now. No.
You want to join my therapy session later today?
We all know that people can go in and hold Rosie. My daughter was brave enough to do it. Believe it or not, I will never do it. But can people do the same thing here with Goldie?
Absolutely. So Rosie and Goldie will be switching shifts throughout the day. So it'll be an hour of Rosie, then an hour of Goldie. So our guests during their visit have the opportunity to interact with both tarantulas, and we'll have a little sign to tell you who's on duty.
So it's the Chaco Goldie, you said, right?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit more about these tarantulas, just in general, because we want people to enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. These are a really sweet, easygoing species of tarantula, which, we don't always think of sweet and easygoing when we think of big, scary spiders, but they really are. Tarantulas do have personalities. Rosie has a flawless track record of being an ambassador animal, and her cousin is equally as sweet and kind. Rosie has been handled by guests for close to 30 years now. So millions of people have handled Rosie throughout the years, and she has never bitten anyone. She has been a wonderful, if you look at my childhood, I'm statistically probably more likely to bite you than Rosie is.
How long do they live for?
So our Grammostola species, so the group that Rosie and Goldie come from, can live 20 to 30 years for the females.
Really?
A lot of people don't realize that.
Every time I turn around, the space gets just a little bit wider right there. All right, we're going to show you. It's easy. She is very kind and friendly. I can just tell. Very sweet nature. You can't be a golden girl and not be lovable.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
Like, look at this, Corey.
I can't believe we are no longer friends, Jordan.
She's actually really soft.
And very light. A lot of people don't realize that. I like to say it's kind of like climbing a 14er. You just have to do it once, and then you can say for the rest of your life that you have held a tarantula.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of what we do is basically taking this animal that seems really scary, really something you should fear, and showing you that actually she's not that scary. She's not something you need to be afraid of. We're more likely to hurt her than she is likely to hurt us.
You don't want to face your fear today?
No, I don't.
On live TV?
No, I don't. But I will tell you what's really cool about the Butterfly Pavilion when they're in their little boxes. You guys have so many different kinds of species of spiders. You have the bird eater, the Goliath or something like that.
Yep.
It really is fascinating out there. And if you've never been to the Butterfly Pavilion, I'll come a little bit closer.
Come back on camera.
No, I'm right here. Go out there, check it out. It's so much fun for the family. The butterflies, I mean, it really is so cool that we have that right here in our backyard.
Real quick,
I'm proud of you, by the way.
before we go over to get a check of the forecast, how can people come check out Rosie and Goldie?
So people can come visit Butterfly Pavilion by getting tickets at butterflies.org. And she is on duty anytime between 9 to 5. We're open pretty much every day of the year.
Working 9 to 5.
I knew you were going to go Dolly on that.
Maybe that should have been the name right there.
Dolly.